Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Viewers have been following Tammy Slaton's health journey over the past few years through her television show, 1,000 Pound Sisters. Since then, Tammy has often showcased her new figure to fans. One recent image shared on social media has recently gotten the star more praise. 1,000 Pound Sisters fans have watched Tammy persevere to lose over 500 pounds. Many fans were introduced to Tammy and her sister Amy through their YouTube videos. In 2020, they gained a bigger audience with their TLC series, 1,000 Pound Sisters. Since then, viewers have seen both sisters go through various ups and downs during their weight loss journey. In 2022, Tammy underwent bariatric surgery. By 2024, Tammy began to flaunt an over 500-pound weight loss. During the 7th season premiere of her TLC show, Tammy admitted that it was all kind of hard to believe. During a confessional, the star admitted, "When I was at my heaviest, I was 700+ pounds. Right now, I'm weighing in at 238. Everybody keeps telling me I'm looking smaller than Amy. That's kind of hard to believe." Tammy has often shared stories of her journey with fans, most recently with a black and white dress. Back in May, news had come out that Tammy had also been approved for skin removal surgery. At the time, her surgeon, Dr. Eric Smith, praised her on Instagram, sharing, "Big news. At Queen Tammy 86 been approved for skin removal surgery. She's earned this. It's not the end of her journey, it's a reward for how far she's come. She's stayed committed, dialed in her nutrition, and I couldn't be prouder. Let's go, Tammy." Tammy has also flaunted her new figure on social media. As previously reported, the star recently made headlines while out at a lake with friends. At the time, Tammy was seen flaunting her figure in a swimsuit. Tammy has also recently talked about her journey on TikTok. In one recent post, after receiving criticism from fans after being seen drinking soda, she emphasized the importance of enjoying certain foods in moderation. Over the past few months, the star has also kept herself busy, making podcast appearances and getting to know fans at meet and greets. In one image recently shared on social media, Tammy could be seen showing off her new figure in a skin-tight, black and white dress. Check out her before and after below. When Tammy Slaton stepped out in a skin-tight, curve-hugging dress this past weekend, it wasn't just a fashion moment, it was a cultural one. The 1,000 Pound Sisters star, once battling for her life inside a rehab facility, now stood before fans as a woman transformed. The figure-hugging outfit not only showcased her dramatic 500-pound weight loss but also told a silent story of grit, loss, victories, and the courage to embrace the spotlight again. Social media lit up instantly, with clips, screenshots, and fan reactions flooding timelines. For some, it was a jaw-dropping reminder of just how far Tammy has come. For others, it was a symbol of hope, proof that even the most daunting challenges can be met with perseverance. The transformation no one could ignore. Tammy's health journey has been the defining arc of 1,000 Pound Sisters since the show premiered. At her heaviest, she tipped the scales at over 700 pounds, relying on oxygen support and mobility aids. Her life was a day-to-day fight against physical limitations and medical emergencies. Fast forward to now, the photos from last weekend show a drastically different woman. The skin-tight dress, a deep, jewel-toned emerald green, clung in all the right places, highlighting a waistline that fans hadn't seen in years. The dress's side ruching created a silhouette that drew applause from stylists and viewers alike. "I barely recognized her," one fan wrote on Instagram. "She looks amazing and more importantly, she looks happy," said another. Her posture, once slouched from exhaustion, is now upright and confident. Even her makeup game has elevated, glowing skin, bold lashes, and a nude lip that complemented the outfit's drama without overpowering it. Why the dress mattered. For someone without Tammy's history, wearing a skin-tight dress might seem like a simple fashion choice. But for Tammy, it was a declaration. For years, her wardrobe was limited to oversized t-shirts, flowy dresses, and loose loungewear, not out of personal preference but necessity. Medical equipment, body size, and mobility struggles dictated comfort above all else. Shopping for clothes was often a frustrating, demoralizing experience. Now, post-weight loss surgery, rehab, and dedicated physical therapy, Tammy has entered a world she was previously locked out of, one where she can choose style for self-expression rather than survival. Fashion experts chimed in, praising the moment as a milestone in body agency, the freedom to wear what you want, when you want, without feeling defined by limitations. The public reaction, cheers, tears, and trolls. The internet loves a glow-up story, and Tammy's green dress moment was tailor-made for viral buzz. Within hours, hashtags like #TammySlatonGlowUp and #SlatonMeSlay trended on Twitter and TikTok. Positive reactions. Fans flooded her with congratulations, often sharing before and after collages. Many wrote about how Tammy's journey inspired their own weight loss or health transformations. "She's proof that the fight is worth it," one user posted alongside their own 50-pound weight loss milestone. Emotional responses. Longtime viewers got teary seeing her confidence. They remembered the episodes where Tammy couldn't walk across her living room without losing her breath, and now she's posing like a red carpet pro. Critics and trolls. Not everyone was supportive. A small but loud group of online critics questioned whether Tammy's new wardrobe was attention-seeking or accused her of forgetting where she came from. Tammy's defenders quickly shut those comments down, noting that she has every right to enjoy the results of her hard work. The road to 500 pounds lost. The dress may have been the headline, but it's the backstory that makes it powerful. Tammy's journey wasn't a straight path, it was filled with detours, heartbreak, and near-death moments. Rehab and recovery. After a medical emergency left her in a coma, Tammy entered an Ohio rehab center where she committed to an intense weight loss program. Surgery success. She eventually qualified for bariatric surgery, a milestone she once doubted she'd ever reach. Lifestyle changes. Post-surgery, Tammy adopted a strict eating plan, gradually introducing exercise into her daily routine. Mental health work. She's been candid about addressing the emotional triggers that contributed to her weight gain, from grief to toxic relationships. Every pound lost represented hours of discipline, medical guidance, and emotional labor, something the dress seemed to celebrate without words. TLC's camera roll, was it filmed? Fans immediately began speculating, was this jaw-dropping fashion moment filmed for 1,000-pound sisters? According to production insiders, yes. The scene allegedly takes place during a family outing to a local Kentucky winery, part of a Girls' Day episode featuring Tammy, Amy, Amanda, and a few close friends. The green dress moment was reportedly Tammy's debut for the day, sparking cheers and even a few gasps from her sisters. If true, viewers can expect TLC to milk the scene for maximum impact. Slow-motion entrances, upbeat music, cutaway shots of family reactions, and Tammy's own confessional about how the outfit symbolizes her newfound confidence. The family's take. Tammy's siblings have always been vocal about her health, sometimes to the point of friction, but in recent months, their focus has shifted from fear to pride. Amy Halterman. That's my sister. She's finally living life instead of surviving it, Amy reportedly told a fan during a meet and greet. Amanda Halterman. In true Amanda fashion, she cracked a joke. I told her if she kept wearing dresses like that, she better start carrying a stick to beat off all the admirers. Chris Combs. She worked for it. She earned it. She should show it off. Family approval is a big deal for Tammy, especially after years of feeling like the problem sibling whose health issues often overshadowed everything else. The ripple effect on fans. Tammy's viral fashion moment has inspired more than just social media buzz. Weight loss support groups online reported a spike in engagement after her photos surfaced, with members sharing how the transformation motivates them to keep going. "It's not just the weight, it's the way she's carrying herself now," one user wrote in a bariatric surgery forum. "That's the kind of confidence I'm working toward." Fitness influencers even used Tammy's moment as a case study in perseverance, noting that while her surgery was a tool, it was her daily effort that made the transformation last. Breaking old narratives. For years, Tammy's image on 1,000-pound sisters was tied to struggle, hospital trips, oxygen tubes, arguments with family, and tearful doctor visits. Now, fans are watching her actively dismantle that narrative. This green dress moment wasn't staged to prove anything to critics or TLC. It was, according to people close to Tammy, purely for herself. And that authenticity is exactly why it resonated so strongly. Her style choices now read as unapologetic self-love rather than a cry for validation. That's a powerful shift, especially for someone who once said on camera, "I don't feel pretty." The business side, Tammy, the influencer. It's no secret that reality TV stars often parlay transformations into business opportunities. Could Tammy's fashion moment be the start of a personal brand pivot? Industry insiders think so. She's already hinted at partnerships with plus-size fashion lines and has been approached by a few beauty brands looking to feature her in Real Women, Real Stories campaigns. If she plays her cards right, Tammy could turn her post-weight loss confidence into a lucrative influencer career on her own terms. What's next? While the dress has already earned its place in 1,000-pound sisters lore, the bigger question is, where does Tammy go from here? Will she continue exploring bold, figure-hugging fashion? Will she start attending public events, red carpets, or fan conventions? Could this newfound confidence open the door to opportunities beyond TLC, like speaking engagements or memoir deals? Whatever comes next, one thing is clear: Tammy Slaton has rewritten her story, and the skin-tight dress was her mic drop. The emerald green dress wasn't just an outfit. It was a chapter heading in Tammy's ongoing transformation, one that blends personal victory, public admiration, and the quiet power of reclaiming one's image. For fans who've been there since the first episode, it felt like witnessing history. For Tammy, it was just a Saturday in Kentucky. A Saturday she'll never forget.